Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Bizarre and the Unknown. I'm your host, E.D. Testerman, and today we're doing a Q&A on the Paranormal Investigation I did at the Pythian Castle in Springfield, Missouri yesterday. I'm looking forward to it. I've only got a couple hours sleep. I got back around 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday. Was finally able to crawl in bed about 4:30. Was up by 8 trying to get things ready to go on William's show, and been doing going through video on my rear GoPro since then. Hey, Demary, hey, Larry. Heads up, I didn't get the books out this week. I didn't get to the post office in time, so I've got to try to do that again Friday. I did have a question in here before the show started. Let me get to it. Val was wondering when it was built, and it was built in 1913 by the Knights of Pythian. Yeah, I've been going nonstop. I have 6 or 7 of the videos that I've went through already uploaded on my Patreon. So if you're a Patreon member, you can go on there and see the unedited versions of the video from the that I've caught. Right now I'm going through the rear GoPro. I've caught whispers, EVPs I didn't hear with my ear or from the EVP machine, whispers. I've got some pretty cool stuff so far. No, Ricky, I'm not. I can tell you now, that investigation last night was off the hook good. The people I went with yesterday, we're already talking about if we can get 3 more people, which I'm going to be getting with DAC if he wants to go, doing a private investigation there. We went as a large group yesterday. We're going to try to do a private one, which costs a little bit more money, and you got to have at least 6 people. But we are looking at possibly doing a private investigation there. And so we're looking forward to it. That'd be nice because you won't have all the pollution from the other people there. Hold on. Hearing things after the fact is spooky. Oh, yeah. I love it. I do. That's what I live for. Oh, yeah. What is Pythian? Heard the name. Didn't know anything about it. Pythian is that castle that you've seen in my deal. It's called the Pythian Castle. It's in Springfield, Missouri. It's over by the United States Army Reserve Unit. It's off of Pythian Street, and it was a castle built by the Knights of Pythian. So that photo there, let me see that photo that's in the description for the show. That is the actual castle. That's where I was last night. So, but yeah, I mean, I've caught some really interesting stuff. The Knights of Pythian was formed in 1864. And it's an all-male fraternity promoting goodwill, love, charity, and stuff like that. That's who the Knights of Pythian were. And they were the ones who built that castle. And it's got old Romanesque revival and Gothic revival scenes to it. It's a beautiful, absolute beautiful place. Honestly, I don't know because it's 3 stories high and it's pretty big. And I didn't pay attention to time because, I mean, the whole time I was there, we were having activity. One of the cool things was when we was doing the tour, we was up in the toy room called Petey's room. And I looked over because I felt a presence over behind me and to the left in a corner by an old steam radiator. And I could have swore I seen a child sitting there. And then as soon as I seen that and I went around and told my friends that was with me there, she was telling me that corner is where you usually see an apparition or hear voices. So I was like, holy cow. You once you get the first half done, you do 3 guided tours on each level. Then you stop and eat something and drink something. After that, the next 3 hours, it's free reign of the whole place that you're allowed to have access to. And so, man, we got to travel around. Yeah, you end up getting pretty much full access. Uh, what did they do? Like charity events and stuff like that. That is not the actual lodge of the Knights of Pythias. That was a home for the widows and orphans if one of the members died, or if the members retired. Him and his wife was able to live there, and that's what that place for. That's why it's called home of the Pythias, uh, home of the Pythias Knights. It's not the actual lodge that they were in. It was a home. They did weddings there and all kinds of different kinds of events there. But for the most part, besides the living quarters of the owners who still live there, you pretty much have full access to that place. um, I can. Oh, did I miss him? Hey, Urso, how's it going? I can. Let me get this loaded up. I can. What's going to be a? We'll go with 4. Okay. Let me share this. This is just some of the audio stuff we caught. Let me share screen. Okay. Let's go to 4. Let me pause this for a second. We're looking at the first one was 34 seconds in. So let's go up here to. Is that about it? Okay. So this first one here, this is roughly 34 seconds in. You hear a whisper. I'm not going to tell you what I think I hear. I'll let you guys do it. So I want to give you a chance. You might want to turn up your volume. So let me give you a few seconds to do that. Hey, Firewater, turn up your volume. I'll give you a few seconds. We'll listen to it, and then we'll hit the other part of this one here. So be ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This thing was just this time. Well, I would like you to print too. This thing was just me time myself. Oops. Really? I don't know. Was you guys able to hear that? And I want to try to backtrack it a few seconds to catch it again. If you don't have your volume up, it will be hard to hear. Play it one more time. I would like you to print too. This thing was just me time myself. So, for all those who was able to hear it, what do you think you heard on that there? Yeah, it was fast. It was like that pretty much all night long, Freaky. I'll give you a few seconds. Let me know what you think you guys heard in that. That's a good one. But it wasn't one part you are correct. It is a woman's voice. So when I listen to this with my headphones, I hear it say hi. Oh, I get that, Firewater. When I'm listening to it with my headphones, you hear a hi, just like that. Yes, it was fast. It was a woman's voice. Let me get to the other one. This one here, 3 minutes, 8 seconds into it. So we're going to be close to the end. Let me see where I'm at on that. Nope. We're past it. Nope. Earlier. Okay. We're going to do this again. This is going to be, you'll be listening for another whisper in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oops, I went too far on that one. I got to readjust. I accidentally went too far. I'll play it one more time. Yeah, this one here, I'll play it one more time, let you guys try to get it, and then I'll tell you what I got on it. Dee, was that you playing with the ball? I know earlier you said your name was Dee. I'll give you guys a few seconds. It's hard to hear, like I said, without headphones and volume up. It's very hard to hear. I'll give you a few seconds, and then I'll let you know. Yeah, that tick is a pain in the butt. It is. Could be. I didn't catch that. So I'll be honest with you. I heard a whisper, and it sounded like a male's voice, but I couldn't make it out. It was like, and that's what I got. Yeah. Honestly, I almost missed that stuff because I forgot to put my headphones on. I had to go back through, and this was one of them that I initially missed because I didn't have my headphones on. I could not make out what it said. I could tell it was a male's voice, and all I heard was a. Yeah, I know. This one's a good one. Okay. First one is 1 minute 59 seconds in. Okay. Uh, um, that is very, very close. Very, very close to what I was getting. Yes. That is freaky. It is very, very close to what I was getting. This one here, I'll give you guys a chance. Yeah. Let's see what you guys think. Let me pop this up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Well, here we go. You can sing it with me too. We'll pick it up. Don't. Did you guys hear that? We'll pick it up. I'll play it one more time. This one's a little bit louder, so it may be easier to hear. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sing it with me too. We'll pick it up. Don't. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, it is low. This one's louder than the other two, though. It is. It. Hey Tim, how's it going? It is, but it's unique. It's great. So on that one there, what to me what it sounded like it said, "Hey, yeah, it is." Through my headphones, I heard, "Hey." Yeah, that sucks because a lot of your EVPs are going to be that way. Yeah. Um, this next one is a possible orb that I captured on my rear GoPro. So let's take a look. It's going to be here in about roughly 5 seconds. Let the green grass fool ya. Don't let it change your mind. Everybody sings, don't let the green grass fool ya. Oops, I missed it. It is hard to see. The green grass fool ya. Don't let it change. Oh, just missed it. It came through right here on that screen. Hey, spaceman. It came right through here on the screen. It is hard to see. The green grass fool ya. Don't let it change your mind. Everybody. Did you see it kind of shoot down? Yeah, I didn't ever say that. I was seeing cadence. I had more reaction dealing with the military side of it and with little Petey than I did everything. Hey William, how's it going, brother? Yeah, it was real quick. It goes right down the corner of the screen. This next one's at, and you should have heard a sigh in there too, right when that thing came down. Should have seen that orb and goes. You should have heard something like that. And this next one is straight up orb. That's 3 minutes 12 seconds. Let me get over to it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Um, this one here. We're young old farts. This one here is going to be a straight up orb. True. I want to circle it right there. Right caddy corner, that blue dot, right where my arrow is. Hey, Casey. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Definitely happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. So I'm going to back this up for a second. And you see this little dot right here? That's where you're going to watch it. It's going to come in from this way. Did you guys see that? And this last one on this one here, I caught 4 things on this capture alone. This last one, it's possibly a figure in the window. I'm still playing to get. I can't 100% say this is an actual figure in the window, but from what I can tell, it very much looks like one. So I'm still playing with it. I'll mess with it later on. Right now, I'm going through stuff, documenting anytime I find something. Then I got to go through later with a fine tooth comb. Let's see. This is at 3 minutes 34 seconds. Okay. You're going to be looking right up in here in the area. Here we go. Yeah. You must go to the other room. Let me get my stuff up and we'll go to the other room. Right there. Did you? It will back it up a few seconds and let you look again. Right there. Did you see that right there in that corner? You seen something look like a. Yeah. I'll play that again. I wish I could play that slow mo on here, but I ain't figured out how to do that. Right there. Let me pause this. If I can get stuck back right there. That is it. That was a white noise EVP called a spirit box. Heck yeah, William. I forgot I was able to pause that. You see that thing right there? This is what we're focusing on. Let's see if I can do this slow. See it right there? You can see part of it. Oops. And then you see it came out and ducked back in. So I can't definitively say that I actually caught something there, because there is always a possibility of it being a reflection by some camera or something. Yeah, it's right here. Let me back this up a little. We're going to try to slowly come in. Right here, you see where it's starting to come into the frame. Right here. Yeah. Hey, not so perfect. How's it going? Yeah, no kidding. So let's see if I can slowly put this where you see it come into the window frame, and then you'll watch it come back out. Let me back it up. Oops. See it right there. And then you watch it duck back in. So coming in right there. See that dude right there? And then he's gone. He ducked back in. Thank you. Not so perfect. Yeah, and all my unedited stuff is going to be on my Patreon. I do have to go through and try to enhance everything as much as possible um, to try to make it as visible. I have not edited any of this yet. This is just stuff that I went through and I've seen and I've caught. And I've still got 6 more videos to go through, and then I can start editing each one of these. This was caught from my rear GoPro, so I absolutely did not know this happened. I did not know this was captured until I went through it earlier today. So that's just a couple of the stuff that I caught. Like I said, I've got a lot more, and I'm not even an eighth of the way through all my evidence stuff. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you guys are not going to be. No, Tim. Tim did post something earlier. I thought I had it up there. I hope I didn't actually do something wrong. No, Tim, I was with a large group. Sadly, me and the two guys, a coworker and his son went with me, and his son bought us the tickets to go to this last night. We're wanting to go again as a private group, which we got to have at least six people. So I'm going to be reaching out to DA and see if him and his family want to do it as well. I want to hit this place up where I don't have so much pollution when it comes to doing this investigation. Last night was a great basis investigation. I know for without a shadow of doubt that that there's paranormal activity there. So we're going to save up the money, get some time put up, and try to go in there with at least 6 people. That puts 2 people per floor. We can rotate throughout the night and do a proper investigation. He had his shadow with him. Nah, you had a coworker and his son. Yes. Did you have any moments where the hair? I did get touched. I did get touched last night. It was said something in an EVP. I can't remember what it was. Then it said scratched, and shortly after, I got touched right here. That did happen last night. William says, question, Eric, Tim wanted to know if you went alone. No, I didn't go alone. I was just talking about it. Yeah, I went with a coworker and his son. Cold spots all through the night, throughout the night. Yes, there was cold spots all over the place last night. So I used my my 6K camera, which the night vision on that thing is off the hook good. I used a 360 digital recorder, an EVP app. I had an occasion my shadow box or my spirit box, and of course a couple GoPros. So I had different kinds of equipment with me last night. It was cool. It was cool. Yeah, that's one of the worst ones I ever got was I got a huge slap on my ass cheek when I was trying to get rid of a pretty nasty spirit out of a home. And it hit me so hard on my left ass cheek, it actually left a clawed handprint on my ass cheek. That's probably one of the worst ones I've got. I've been scratched, I've been pushed, I've been tugged, I've been grabbed. I've had my hair pulled back when I actually had hair. I mean, I've had a lot of stuff happen to me. So, I mean, it don't freak me out like it used to. Eric, when you're doing these investigations, do you mention at all when the temps change? Sometimes, yes. I mean, I did mention it a few times last night. But I need to get I need to get a barometric pressure deal. That'd be a whole lot easier because right now the only way I could test the temperature change is through my spirit box. Have you ever felt rushing wind in your ear? Yes. But felt no wind? Yes. And I've actually had gust of wind come from behind me and shoot front, and there was no draft. I've actually had that as well. Yeah. Yeah. It happened though, Firewater. That was probably, I ain't gonna lie, that was that one hurt. That one hurt good. I was commanding it to leave, and it got mad. It got pretty violent, and it hit me. It really hit me. That was probably Roxanne. Yeah, I was about 20, somewhere between 21, 22 years old, man. It was a long time ago that happened, and I was still learning a lot of this stuff. And how I was doing it was very wrong. And as an outcome, it's like I've said many times, I've learned this stuff through my mistakes. That was one of my mistakes. I was doing wrong, and I got physically attacked hard. That would be a backup to how you're feeling. Yeah. Hey, Demos, how's it going, buddy? But yeah, no, I mean, I don't think you guys will be disappointed with this investigation. Hopefully, it doesn't take me a real long time to put all this together. Um, I mean, I've still got several hours of video, several hours of audio to go through. Um, some of it I won't. I'll be just strictly for Patreon because everything will be caught on the video camera. So what I'm going to do, far as the actual video release, um, it's not going to have everything I used last night because most of it's going to be captured on my camcorder. Yeah. um, so that will help cut time down. Um, so yeah, like I've got, we were talking about this morning. I've got these little cat balls that light up, cat toys. A couple times last night, I've had something playing with it, and it was Petey. Petey was playing with it. So that's another thing I like to use on paranormal is stuff like that. Hey Larry, how's it going? So they are them little cat toys, the little balls that light up. I'm telling you, man, they are an absolute godsend when it comes to paranormal investigations. I can see a bunch of people texting. I'm waiting for it to load up so I can look at it. It's being slow on my end for some reason. Firewater says, I had my wrist grabbed and I thought that it was my son's cold hands until I turned and no one was there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I probably freaked you out, man. Hey, Kevin, how's it going? So no, I mean it was definitely a very active night. The whole time I was there from 7 o'clock at night till 3 o'clock in the morning. I got there around 6:30. I got there around 6:30, and I was there until 3 o'clock in the morning. Was finally heading out around 3:30 in the morning. Got home around 4:15 ish. And finally was able to crawl in bed for a couple hours at 4:30. Back up around 8 to get ready for William's show. The very first time I've had something happen to me like that, Firewater, I'm not gonna lie, I was the same way. I about pissed my pants. It scared the holy living crap out of me. I just had it done so much now. It really takes a lot to scare me when it comes to that stuff now. I would not enter such a place, no matter how amazing it looked. It's fun. I really highly recommend if anybody can afford it and get down there to Springfield to do one of them, one of them ghost tours they have there because you won't be disappointed. It can happen, man. It really can. Yeah. It was, but a lot of us got touched last night. A lot of us got tugged, poked, touched. A lot of that happened last night. That's a good thing, honestly, Roxanne. That lets you know they're still there. Yep. Yeah, we know that, buddy. We know that. So no, I mean it. All in all, man, it was one hell of a successful night. I really can't wait to be able to do a private investigation because there was about 40 of us there, and that makes for investigating hard because there's too much noise pollution. Hey, Richard. Yeah, I just got there showing some a little bit ago, Richard. Yeah, EVPs, possible apparition, and an orb. I've caught a lot more than that. But just out of the 8 videos I've been through so far, I've caught just off of one device alone, I've caught 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things on 8 videos so far. Yeah, so I mean, it's some good stuff. I did show a little bit of it earlier in the beginning of the of today's show. But yeah, and that's, I mean, I still got to do some enhancing so make it easier for people to hear. So I've still got a lot of work to do to it. But yeah, I caught a lot of good stuff. I asked for a paranormal experience that I received, and I have never asked since. Oh man, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the old adage: "Be careful what you ask for." Absolutely, Firewater. Best investigation I did was a haunted asylum park in our amusement park in West Virginia. Oh, but that was a fun one. No, I don't have one right now, Tim. I've got to get the money saved up. You know, I'm still trying to save money up, buy what I can. As the years go on, I'll have more and more equipment. I'm getting me a REM pod soon, an EMF meter here real soon. I've just got to get the money saved up to be able to buy it. Freaky. How amusing was it? Richard said, I bought some new audio equipment for recording them. I want to find a new local cemeteries to go to. Cemeteries is a place, dude. Yeah, when it comes to paranormal, definitely cemeteries is a good one. William says the second best was Gettysburg Battlefield. Oh, I'd love to go do a paranormal investigation there. Reposting Eric, somebody did ask what equipment used and what's your favorite. Don't think you answered. Yeah, I thought I did. Just in case I didn't, I don't really have a favorite because I have success with everything I use. But I've got my 6K digital recorder, camcorder, my 360 digital recorder. I've got my EVP app that reads stuff out. My cat toys work really good. My GoPros do work really good. The evidence we had, and this is something I forgot to mention. This is my rear GoPro. This is what I had attached to my back to catch anything behind me. And it never fails in a paranormal investigation. That thing jacks with my GoPros. And either the night vision don't work or keeps shutting them off. And that happened all night long. Oh, okay, good. Get back up here. Where did I miss? Yeah, no worries, no worries. No, I mean, you know, people could have missed it, so it's okay to go back over that. Oh, dude, I love investigating cemeteries. There's a lot of interesting stuff that happened there. I'd love to go do some battlefields. None around here except maybe some Indian ones. Hey, I mean, that's a good place to go, Richard. Honestly, it's a good place to go. Firewater, I've seen my father's dead either a week or two before he's died and was not living. Oh, yeah, that happens a lot. That happens a lot. I love doing that stuff, you know. I mean, I've had more experiences with paranormal than I've had with anything else. Supernatural is a close second, and then cryptids is a third. So I mean, paranormal stuff. I've been dealing with paranormal since I was 3, and I'm 45 years old. I mean, I've been dealing with paranormal for a long time. I've been dealing with supernatural since I was 8 or 9. I've been dealing with cryptids since I was 12 or 13. So I mean, I've been dealing with this stuff for a very long time. It's amazing. Even the team, the paranormal team that's there regularly, they're called the Paranormal Task Force. I was even shocking some of them with the stuff I was getting last night. And I will be having one of them come on the show. So we will have one of the members of the paranormal task force that helps with the tours there, does a lot of that paranormal investigations there and everywhere else around here. I was talking to them last night, and they seem like they're excited to come on the show sometime and do some talking. The worst part, I was watching a spooky movie. Worst part, I was watching a spooky movie all alone with a dog, and suddenly a body is in the center of the room. Oh, freaky! That's cool. EVPs are my favorite. I was hooked when I recorded some at my parents' old house. Caught like 2 or 3 different voices. Oh yeah. So EVPs on paranormal investigations is going to be your number one thing you're going to catch. Um, Visual apparitions, not a full body, but like a mist or a shadow, is going to be the next one. You're not going to catch them near as much as you are EVPs. Full body apparitions are the rarest. You will not, it is hard to actually capture a full body apparition. There's a creepy ass cemetery in the Savannah, Georgia. Oh yeah, there is. I think I know. Is it the is that the Confederate one that you're talking about, Tim? Where slave ships came in? Oh man, I think I know which one you're talking about. How clear was there, Richard? Oh yeah, yeah. Georgia has a lot of paranormal activity. I was stationed there for a little bit. Yeah. Did you ever feel when something was around you or something following you, but never get a glimpse of what was there? Many times. That happened to me a lot. And what was funny is I was telling people, like, I can feel something's here. And, my friends would grin because, oh, yeah, man. And they'd be like, dude, we was wondering because we caught stuff here, or bam, we'd start getting hits on stuff. That happened all night long. Yeah. Richard says, pretty clear. Not sure who they were, though, if it was a family or past residents. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Damn, Eric, you were born when my boots were made. Yeah. There you go, buddy. Tells you how good stuff was made back then. Your boots was made back then, and so was I, baby. So was I. So that tells you how good stuff was made back then. No, I mean, honestly, when it comes to paranormal, it's really how you are with it. I've just dealt with it so long that it doesn't surprise me near as much as it used to. I mean, there'll be a lot of times, and you'll hear this in our EVPs. I mean, they're telling us to get out, leave now. Are you afraid? You just got to learn. No, I'm not, man. I'm stuck here. And then you make them do something if they want you to leave bad enough. Ain't nothing to debate about it. We done proved it, Roxanne. Yeah, that's the key. I mean, that is the key. I missed the one here. Sorry. Oh, Eric, you should have Jessica put you in touch with Bryce Watson. She has stories to tell you. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. I'm going to be on Jessica's show tomorrow. Yeah, that's the key. I mean, as you'll hear us throughout the night, you can't follow us home. You can't attach yourself to us. That is very key when you're doing a paranormal investigation. Very, very key, because I've made that mistake before, and they will follow you home. They'll attach themselves to you, or they'll attach to one of your equipment. So very, very important before you leave that investigation, say you do not have permission to follow me home. You do not have permission to attach yourself to me or my equipment. You must stay here. Have you noticed how cemeteries don't use wrought iron fences? Yeah, we've talked. Yeah, William. Yeah, you and me's talked about that quite often. That castle was built in what was it, 1913? Yep, 1913 is when that castle was built. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, that'd be fun, Richard. Yeah, I love doing that stuff. I love showing evidence that I capture. I think it's important. I get why some people don't. I understand that. I'm different. I don't mind showing people what I got. Oh, that would be cool. Firewater. Oh yeah. Kind of like a missing church bell too. Yep. It's all about frequency. Absolutely, it is. Hey, Twisted, how's it going? Hey, Woo. Yeah, I'm not doing political stuff on here because I don't need monetized. That's for my Rumble show. Um, Speaking of monetized, everything I showed tonight on this is 100% my stuff. 100% my stuff. And it's for entertainment purposes only, in case anybody in YouTube decides to get a wild hair up their butt. Every single bit of this evidence I showed tonight is 100% mine. So therefore, I have every right to use my stuff. And we got bells on Cheyenne Mountain. Oh, that'd be cool. Cemetery on the outside of Cartilage just has a regular fence, but iron gates. I was told the old owners believe spirits travel on the road going, and that's possible. Yeah, I mean that's very possible because the iron gate ain't going to stop you. You need the whole fence. Do you see full spectrum camera? And if so, what kind? I don't have one yet. Do I use? I would love to have one, Richard, but I don't have the money for one of those yet. I know you can have cameras converted for full spec. Not sure. I have actually been looking into that to see if that's a cheaper way for me to get one. I just have not had the opportunity to really dig into that yet. But yes, there's a way you can remove a lens and do it. So if I can figure out how to do it without destroying the camera, I'll probably go that route because it's a hell of a lot cheaper. But yes, you can take a lens off, which makes it a full spectrum. Honestly, that's what a full spectrum camera is. It's a regular camera that they took that lens out. Exactly, William. Nah, YouTube. You can't touch it because it is mine. I give myself permission to use my stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's, dude, I guarantee you, I caught every bit of 20, 40 orbs last night. I caught so much orbs. And some of them I'm pretty sure, without a doubt, is an actual orb because we literally watched it go through somebody's body and then come out, and I caught it on camera. There was instances where I felt a presence in a location. I turned my camera to it, and I asked, who is in there? And all of a sudden, you see an orb shoot out of that location. I was having that stuff happen last night. I've heard that by being buried, your soul remains earthbound. I was told my family that I want to be cremated. I've heard that. I don't know how much of that is true. I know that is a very common practice with our ancestors. So, I mean, there could be some possibility to it. Yeah. Did ask the spirits for permission. Yeah. So, I mean, Petey was having fun playing with me. And Petey wanted me to run around with him. And I told him, I was like, man, I'm too old, fat, and broke down. I said, I can waddle, but I can't run. And he got a little upset. You'll hear him get upset in the EVP. But Petey followed me around a lot, playing with me, and loved my little cat toy. And that was a common thing. That was a theory I posed to people when on one of my ghost shows I did. Because if you read the Bible, so I know when they tell you when you pass away, the preacher says, their soul is in heaven now with the Father. If that's the case, then why in the Bible it says, during the rapture, the dead will rise before the living? So how can it be both? So that's why I've always posed a question. Is this why we have so much paranormal activity? Because we're not allowed to go there yet until the rapture. You and me both, Tim. Yes, you and me both. Yeah, that would be the way. I've always said I've either wanted it that way or an old Native American burial where I'm put up on a platform. That'd be the two ways I don't want to be embalmed. I don't. Something about that doesn't feel right to me. When it comes to that chapter in my life, I don't want to be embalmed. I don't want to be put in a $1,000 casket because I'm not there, man. I'm not going to enjoy all this little fluff and all this beautiful. I'm not there. Nobody's going to see it once I'm put in the ground, anyways. Put my fat butt in a freaking pine box and let me return to Mother Earth. Dude, I'm going out with a bang. That's actually awesome. I like that idea. Yeah, I mean, I've made my feelings very well known to my family members how I feel about it. I do not want embalmed. There you go, freaky dude. Yeah. Put my ass in the sun. I choose to be cremated like our ancestors did. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I want to return to the earth. Is that either cremation through a Viking boat, or is that is that up on a platform like my my Native American side of my ancestors did? Either way, that's how I want it. But yeah, no, I really don't. This is just my opinion. Something about embalming does not sit right with me. It feels very, very wrong. I am a firm believer we are not meant to be that way when that chapter of our life comes about. And therefore, I absolutely do not want that to happen. I don't want thousands of dollars for a damn casket I can't or anybody else can enjoy. Put my ass in a box, burn my ass, or put me on a platform and cover me in furs and stuff I'm going to need in the great hunting ground. Whichever way you can get her done, that's how I want it. I just want to return to Mother Earth. That's how I want to go. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah. I don't want to get too far into that. That's a rumble deal, but yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that, Firewater. I really do. I agree with you on that. But if your donkey is burned, what about your body? Burn it, baby, burn. I told them throw me on the burn pile. Yeah, there you go. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Tim, and I 100% agree with you. I was actually thinking something else when you said that, but yeah, just prop me up next to a palm tree on the beach with a cold drink in my hand. Yeah, prop me up beside a jukebox when yep. My grandma in law was cremated. We had her for a while. She was cooling down. Man, did she tell us about when she was cooling down. Wow. I still got my mother's ashes that she sits with me in the living room next to my easy chair. Yeah, I hate hearing that, Tim, but honestly, I agree with you 100% with what you want done. Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go out with a party. Yeah. Um, in on my YouTube in my playlist under investigations, I shared a video that was shot there at the Pythian Castle 5 days prior to me being there, and the amount of activities and stuff they called. I think you guys are caught. You think you guys would like it? Yeah, and I'm not going to pop that up, and I'm not trying to be mean, but I can't have too much of that because I don't want to get my show monetized. But yeah, yeah, that a lot of that stuff I'll talk about on Rumble. But yeah, I get what you guys are saying on that. Son to mom. I'll just make a whole mom for you with what you need. Cocoa, cocoa on you, then um, cover you up. He always teased me about that little stinker. That's funny. Yeah, freaky. I agree. I'm not popping that up because of what I said a few minutes ago, but yeah, I agree. Oh, check on you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A Rumble post. That is Rumble conversations. Yes. Yeah. Um. Exactly. Exactly, William. 100%. That is definitely yes, yes, and you're open on my end as well. Doesn't matter if the check bounces. Richard, that's going to be a rumble thing, but I agree. Yeah, I'm not doing political stuff on this because I don't want to get monetized. All that stuff is strictly rumble. But yes, I don't know, man. You guys got any more questions about the Pythian? Yeah, yeah, Firewater. Yeah, yeah. Um, the sad thing about the Pythian is in 1942, the army came into the Knights of Pythia and told them you got 30 days to vacate this property and gave them um, 50 cents an acre for the property. The Knights of Pythia had no choice; they had to move out because the military took it as a domain. Yes, freaky, absolutely. I believe so, Roxanne. Yeah. Thank you, brother William. But yeah, I thought that was kind of a shit deal. But in 1942, the army came in, told the Knights of Pythia, like, yeah, get your shit packed out and get moving. We're taking over this property. There's a lot of this. It had a lot of dealings with the military. No worries, Firewater. You're good. You're good. I understand. Yep, and back in 1942, during the war, it was harder to do it that way. Ooh, I just got lightheaded from that one. Um, if you guys ain't a member of my Patreon, I dropped it. It's only one tier now. It's $3 a month. You have full access to any evidence of audio and video of any investigation I do. And I mean, that's a way, if you guys watch it, you may catch something that I missed. So, right there's a list of all the platforms that I'm on. So, if you guys ain't a member of my Patreon, hop over there for $3 a month, and you get first access to my books as I'm working on them, and you get full access to all audio and video evidence I catch on my investigations. Hopefully, none of the knights spoke with a lisp. That'd be funny. I have not thought about that, William. That I like that, buddy. I don't know why I didn't think about that. That is a good one. Oh man, it's the top of the hour. It's the top of the hour. Let's check out Dark. If you guys looking for the best trauma or first aid kits on the market, you're going to spend a little bit of money. They are FSA and HSA compliant. I still haven't got my code yet from. Hold on one second. Sorry. I still haven't got my codes to use. Use DA's code cryptid20 for 20% off. You go if you want to learn how to use the kits, go to YouTube or Instagram to Dark Angel Medical. And Doc has videos on there how to use his kits. They are the well worth it. You're going to spend the money. They do have Sezzle, and that's how I buy my kits. I have 2 kits I take on investigations with me, and I keep in the truck. So if you can't afford to pay for them outright, which you're paying for quality, and they are kits for life. If you use it to save a life, Doc replaces what you use for 100% free. You can use Sezzle to buy the kit. So I highly, highly, highly recommend Dark Angel Medical. They might sound like Slytherins from Harry Potter. Yeah, no joke. They might speak partial tongue. Yeah, that's a problem on there too, Firewater. Yeah. Yeah, they speak Ghibli. Yeah, I had a brain fart in there. I did. Uh, yeah, I'd like to get with them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, oh, wait, man. Oh, man. I just realized that thing popped up. Damn, it did it to me again. Why does it keep doing that? Daggone it. There we go. Now I'm caught back up. Sorry, I don't know why it keeps jumping around on me like that. But yeah, man, without a doubt, paranormal investigations can be fun, folks. They really can be fun. But you have to be careful. Can you get physically hurt doing a paranormal investigation? Yes, you can be physically hurt. The severity of it being more than a push, a shove, a scratch, about the only thing paranormal is going to be like the night marchers in Hawaii. They'll actually kill you. Outside of that, it's pretty much a scratch. Hey, Jessica, how's it going? Is what you're going to find. I believe we're talking about Bigfoot tomorrow, William. Be tomorrow around 1 o'clock. Or is it one? I think it's 1 o'clock Eastern time, 12 o'clock Central time. Oops, crap, hit the wrong one. I would love to bring salt and holy water with me. You can, yeah. I mean, I try not to. It's not my place. Yeah, 12 Central. Thank you. Appreciate that, Jessica. Yeah, sorry, I was kind of got confused there for a second, but yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. People, I'll admit, walking the stairs there, I kept having a funny feeling like I was going to be pushed. So I was really careful about walking down the stairs last night. Really, really scared. If you guys are interested, catch me on with Jessica tomorrow. Her link's there in the chat box. You know, give her a like, subscribe, and follow her, and let her know I said hi. Okay, yeah, but I can pop up another one real quick. And we'll do 4 minutes, 11 seconds into it. Like I said, a lot of this stuff here you're going to have. Well, hello, lady. It is. You're going to have your audio put up. It's probably better with the headphones too. This one's quite a few into it here. Okay. I'll give you a chance. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was Jessica. Yeah, we're not going to be disappointed. I caught a lot of stuff last night. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. And that's sad too, because there's actually times when I know something's pretty angry and has a lot of power, and this actually happened to me last night. And it's not the first time it's happened. You feel like something is grasping you, and you get dizzy or lightheaded or something like that. That happens when there's a real strong presence, and that did happen to me last night. Um, so here, give me a second here. This one, it's going to be another whisper, so it's going to be hard to hear. But let me get this set up here. 5, 4, 3, 2. I got I'll get my stuff picked up. Yeah, buddy. I went up to the tower. They have said you shouldn't be here. And then I took up. Let me back that up. Did you guys catch that? Let me try to cut. Okay. William said, I'll be on a podcast the 13th at 7 p.m. We'll start advertising tomorrow morning. Awesome, William. Thank you. Yeah. We'll play it one more time, and then I'll let you know what it sounded like to me with my headphones on. Like I said, a lot of the stuff, because I haven't edited yet to bring it up to make it easier to hear. This is all raw, uncut. This is just time stamped where I found stuff. So when I actually produce the videos, you'll be able to hear it. Yeah, Roxanne. Yeah, sure. Here we go again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So for those of you who could hear it, let me know what you think you heard, and I'll tell you what I heard. That's interesting. I didn't hear that part. I need to definitely enhance when I enhance that. Look at that some more. Yes, that is cool. You guys got that. So what I got right at that was a hi. I got a hi, and you'll hear her. She sounds like she says hi. Oh, that shouldn't be here. That was what another group of people caught there in the background, talk about what they caught in the room next to us. I remember that now. Yeah, that shouldn't be here. That was people talk about what they caught on their deal. And I mean, with my headphones, you can hear it clear as day. It goes, hi. And this is stuff. This is stuff that I didn't know was caught. This was EVPs caught on my rear GoPro that I did not hear there when it happened. But I just remember when you guys were talking about you shouldn't be here. Yeah, that was the other group talking about, oh man, we just got this. You shouldn't be here. They were up in the tower. And I was trying to get up to the tower, but PD didn't want me to leave. So right when they say you shouldn't be here, right after they say here, you should hear a hi. Because I was going to go up in the tower with them, but PD didn't want me to leave. So I stayed down there and continued playing and communicating with PD. So I didn't get up to the tower later on that night. And what was funny was a lot people started gravitating around me when I was doing investigations because I was getting in a crap ton of activity. And like I said, I was impressing people that had been there multiple times and not getting near as much evidence as I was getting last night. But I've got a high energy and I'm in tune to a lot of stuff. So I'm able to gravitate and have things gravitate to me. That's why for me, it's 100% for sure for me important why I say you can't attach yourself to me or my stuff or come home with me. You have to stay here. If you wish to donate to the show, you can go to buymeacoffee.com. And that's one place you can donate because for some reason, even though I got 500 subscribers, you still can't do super stickers on here. I guess you got to have 1,000 now. Yes, I will, William. I've just not had time. Right now, I'm going through all the video and audio and time stamping stuff. And then I'll go to it and cut it out. And then I'll go through it and enhance it. That way I can bring it out a little bit better. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, when I release the video, it will be edited and enhanced where you can hear it a lot better. I downloaded Audacity, which it came up as when I downloaded it. It's got me to Musel Hub, is what Audacity sent me to. So I just not have time to mess with it yet because right now I'm going through and time stamping stuff. I'm listening to it, looking at things, and time stamping it. Yeah, it's 1,000 now. Yeah. So that's why I still can't get super stickers because it tells me I got to have 1,000 and I've got to have several hundred short videos too. I think it's like 173 something. I can't remember. I got to get back in to look at it. But yeah, as soon as I hit the 500 mark, they change it and now it's 1,000. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is what it is. There ain't nothing I can do about it. So, it is what it is. With Buy Me a Coffee, I get more of the proceeds that you guys donate than I do through YouTube anyways. YouTube keeps a large chunk of it. But through donations through Buy Me a Coffee, I get the lion's share of it. So I prefer it that way anyways, if that's how they're going to be. If they're going to continually change the rules and take a lion's share of the money, the super sticker stuff that you guys donate to the content creators when they're the ones doing the work and not YouTube. Yeah, fine. Send it to Buy Me a Coffee, man. I can play that game too. Right now, Firewater is the one that's donated recently. She donated $15, and I'm very appreciative of that. No, I've not been to Four Corners. I've been close to it, but not there. But I would definitely love to go sometime. I think it would be fun. Oh, I hate hearing that, William. They're probably bots anyways. Mine does that too. Mine will get up there, drop way down, and then go up even further. I'm often wondering if it ain't bots. So I don't know, man. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. I've really got to check out that possible apparition in that window. I got really excited. I hope that is not a glare. Yeah, I mean that's an important thing to do. I mean, any shows, any content creators you guys like to follow, you need to go in and make sure you're still subscribed to them because they will kick you off. Um, and also, they'll change your bell icon from all to private, and you'll miss shows because of that. So it's important to go in there and check that stuff. I don't feel like a vampire. Yeah, man, it's a good point. Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Rumble's going to be your only platform soon. I get that. I mean, it's getting hard to do anything. I mean, really, really, it is. Yeah, you got to. And I mean, I have to catch myself from time to time doing that too. I do because I've seen it happen too many times. And he didn't lose me either. You got a friend in me. It is. It really is firewater. That's why some of the content stuff that I put out on Rumble only because of that fact right there. I don't have a whole lot of followers on Rumble, so I'm slowly building that up. I need to do more shows on there. I've just been like extremely busy here lately. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it really did. Yes, freaky. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. So, nope, and I'm not putting that up because I do not want to be monetized. That's why I'm not putting a whole lot or saying a whole lot on that type of stuff because it will monetize me, and I don't want to have that issue. But that's a Rumble thing. It is definitely a Rumble thing. So I'll have to check it out. I haven't had time to. I've been so busy, Richard. I haven't had time to look at any of that stuff yet. And I'll probably be a little while too, because like I said, I've got several hours of audio and video I've got to go through on last night's investigation. So sadly, it's probably going to be a while before I can look at it. Yep, I got Rumble. It's on my deal here. If you scroll up in the comments, it's pretty far up here. It has a list of all the platforms that I'm on. Yeah, same name as Rumble. There you go. Thank you, Roxanne. If you look right there, right at the bottom, you should be able to click the links from the chat deal and go straight to my stuff. But right there in the bottom, you'll see it rumble.com, the bizarre and the unknown. It's got my X account, my Patreon account, my Twitch account, my Rumble account, all that in there. 100%, William, for entertainment purposes only. That is what we're talking about, for entertainment purposes only. Under the Fair Use Act. So, yeah. So I've got to get on there. I've got to do some more shows on there. I'm hoping things will slow down soon. I really do. February 5th, I have the first of my 2 surgeries on my. So we're doing my right arm first. So I'll probably be putting out some more stuff then because I'll be trying to find things to keep me occupied while I'm stuck here. So I may be doing more types of stuff then, but does it, Richard? Interesting. I don't think I've ever had that happen. I use the other ones too, but mainly the 2 I use the most is YouTube and Rumble. Which one was that one, Roxanne? I don't remember. I've gotten so many videos the last couple days. I'm trying to remember whose is whose. No kidding. That's weird. I hope they're not messing with my stuff. Anybody else have that issue? Oh, that is interesting. I'm curious if anybody else has had that issue. No kidding. So right now, Richard and Firewater is the only ones that's had. I wonder what's going on. That's weird. Holy crap! I just had a bunch of stuff shoot through there. That was weird. Huh. Could be. I don't know, man. Take it easy, William. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I wonder what. Well, could be something going on with the internet. I've had issues with my internet stuff lately too, so that could be. That could be. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I need to do some more stuff. I need to upload some stuff onto there as well on my Rumble. I need to do some more current event shows on there. I keep saying I do that, and then I get so dang busy with a bunch of other stuff, it's hard to do it. Yeah, that's what I was just talking. That's what I'm thinking, Roxanne, because I know I've had problems with my internet as well. Yeah, no, I think it's the internet stuff because I mean, even my internet from my computer and the internet from my phone, that's on 2 separate things, and I've had issues with both of them. So I'm wondering if it ain't something going on. If I had $500, I'd probably get that Skynet from or whatever that's called, Starlink from Elon Musk, because everybody says it's a lot better. I just don't have $500 right now to start something like that out. I live so far in the country. The only thing I can do is satellite stuff. They have not even ran that. They're supposed to run that fiber and everything out here into all the places like that. They have stopped laying fiber during a certain time a few years ago, and they have not came up to where I'm at. Yeah, yeah, it is, man. It is. It is. Mine's spotty too. Both. I mean, like I said, mine's on 2 different deals, and I'm having the same issue on both. Yeah. So before I forget, DA's not feeling well, so there will not be a campfire tales tonight with DA. That's funny. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I can't make no comment on that because I'm live. Yeah, I'll just say I agree. I agree, Richard. I like that too. Starlink is coming. Yeah, I know they stopped running that fiber, and um, they stopped way away from my house. There's people about 8 miles from me who's got it, and then I don't. I live so far out in the boonies, man, that I rarely get anything special like that. That is possible, yeah. I know he's not feeling well. I was talking to him a little bit ago. Take it easy, Freaky. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting hard. I mean, my stuff's been buffering a lot here lately. Yeah. Oh, his mods. Yeah. Yeah. Bigfoot Egypt is the best place to live. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. I want to keep my comments to that one for a Rumble deal, Richard. Yeah, I've got mine. I'll explain it on Rumble. Yeah, I'll explain that on Rumble. So I don't know, man. Yeah, let's. I need to be careful what I say on that. I don't think it'll be very well liked when I say what I got to say on that. That don't even work out here where I'm at. But I don't know. You guys got any more questions about Pythian? Um, I'll tell you one thing. Batteries and all my equipment drained like crazy. Um, like with my camcorder, like the last hour of the investigation, I had 3 bars on my camcorder. A second later, my camcorder died and would not come back on. Yeah. Um, but even though he doesn't have a show tonight, in the link is DA stuff. He's an author. Click that link, give him a like, subscribe, and follow, and then go to Amazon like you do with me. Type in DA Roberts. Click his name above his books, the same as you do with me. That takes you to our author's fan page. Anytime we release a new book, it will let you know right off the bat. But yeah, them things messed with my GoPro so much last night was shutting them off, taking them off from the night vision, I drained my phone, drained my GoPros. Like I said, with my camcorder, man, the last hour I couldn't have camcorder, and there was some really cool crap. If my camcorder was working, I would have caught it in there. I mean, it was. I'm talking about fingers through a brick wall, um, shadow figures on the ceiling, stuff I missed because I had no way of recording it because my stuff went from 3 bars. A second later, I had like absolutely no juice and couldn't turn my camcorder back on. So that was kind of aggravating. Literally, it said, "Look over here on the other side," and on the other side of the bricks, you see fingers. I mean, and I couldn't catch it because my camcorder wasn't working. Here's a link to my merch store at the Bizarre and the Unknown. Every bit of artwork on my merchandise stuff, which I have several lines of merch, is stuff that I created. That's another way if you want to help support the show is go get some of my merchandise. I got clothing, I've got drinkware, I got all kinds of stuff out there for you. Oh, well, I get you, Firewater. Yeah. Yeah, that I've heard that once or twice, Tim. That's an interesting thing. At some point in time, I need to look into. Yes, I even have a Ginger Lives Matter line. Yeah, Roxanne loves my Ginger Lives Matter line. I do have Ginger Lives Matter line. But yeah, what you're talking about, Tim, I've heard that a few times. I need to get some time to sit down and actually look at that stuff. I really do. So, but that's when it comes to paranormal investigations. That's something else you got to consider with your electronics. Paranormal, apparitions and ghosts. I mean, ghosting period. They love draining your batteries on electronics. I need to get. I forgot what it's called. I think it's an EMF emitter, if memory serves me correctly. Um, that has been shown. I've not used one yet, so I can't say firsthand how good it works. But it's been shown instead of them pulling energy, which we actually caught an EVP saying that we are gathering energy. Because I was talking about, man, I missed this because my stuff's died, and then all of a sudden I get an EVP said we're gathering energy. An EMF pump. Yeah, I was thinking it was called like an emitter or pump. I want to get something like that and try it out. And because that's one of the bad things when I do paranormal investigations, man, is my stuff gets drained. It's so quick. Yeah. Yeah, I probably do need to carry that little Energizer bunny. But that's a very common thing in paranormal investigations is they love. Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. They love to drain your the battery life on your electronics. Yeah, I've seen that, Richard. I've not personally have used it, so I cannot, in good faith, say this works because I have not tried it. I can just say that yes, some people says it does. If I get one and try it out and it actually works, I'll let you know. The only time I like to actually promote things is the stuff that I use that I know is tried and true. And if it don't work, I'll tell you, I just ain't never had luck with a damn thing. People say they do. I have never had luck with it. But if it's stuff that I've had luck with it, I'll tell you, man, yeah, I've had this, and this done with it. So I want to get one and test that theory out. I really do. Earlier they were asking about checking the temperatures. That's why I need to get me a EMF meter that has the temperature on it. Because right now, the only thing I got that will read temperature for right now is my spirit box here. But my spirit box has a temperature. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it through the camera. Dang. Yeah, there you go. It has a temperature, which tells you the temperature of the room. That's the only way I can do it right now. So I need to get around to get something else to be able to do that with. I've been known to turn street lights on and off when I'm near them. Interesting. That is both cool and kind of scary at the same time. That is interesting, though. Yeah, Melmeter. That's another one. I mean, I've got right now in it's saved for later list on my Amazon account. I've got a REM pod because I really want a REM pod, an EMF detector on there, and an extra battery for my new camcorder. And that's going to cost me around $200-300 to get all that stuff. So that, when I get some extra cash, we'll do it. My neighbor thought I was joking until she witnessed it. Oh God, I bet she freaked out. You know, like my favorite. I have two different digital recorders. The one I got, I like I've got it set up where it attaches to my parabolic mic. So that way I can constantly record. You know, this is the one that attaches to my parabolic mic. I mean, it'll pick up quite a bit. It's not as real good as my other 360. That's why I use this one pretty much strictly for my parabolic mic. This 360 here is my favorite when I'm trying to catch EVPs. This little baby right here. This is awesome. This thing is awesome. I really, really, really like this stuff right here. In the comments here, Roxanne's got up Robbie Rip Range's YouTube channel and his Lone Wolf custom stuff. I'll be getting some of the stuff through him here soon too. So if you get a chance, go over and follow him on YouTube and look on Instagram at his Lone Wolf custom stuff. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, they are, man. They're like the one I'm looking at. It's $165. But I really love REM pods. They are very, very helpful in a paranormal investigation. So I'm like, do I keep going without it or get one? I want one, so I'm going to have to get one. She did because she took turns walking back and forth under the light and did not did it for her. Oh, wow. Yeah, I figured she probably would. That is some really cool stuff. Now, I mean, like I said, I catch EVPs off of my GoPros. I catch them off of my camcorders. You know, so I mean, I catch them on my Spirit Box. Although my Spirit Box doesn't work near as good as some of my other stuff. You know, these little cat toys here. This is what I was talking about. This thing here, one of the absolute very best things when you're doing paranormal. This thing, I've had things mess with this quite often. That's a really good one to have. This GoPro is the type that I usually have on my chest to try to capture things I may missed with my eye or my camera. So that one, I've actually got a piece that I wear, and on this clips on in here on the front, and so you know wherever my chest points, it's pointing, and then on the back in that little spot right here. I get this is all twisted up. Give me a second. Is where I click the next GoPro that I show you so I can catch things behind me. Yeah, Tim, they did. I'm not going to pop that up because it's a rumble. I'll get this shut up and kind of show you this on my camcorder side of it. As far as my camcorder goes, this thing's a 3K Ultra HD. The night vision capabilities on this bad boy here is off the hook. This thing does really, really good. This is probably the best camcorder I've ever bought. And I took it for its test run last night. And I'm seriously I am not disappointed on the quality of this camera. This thing works off the hook so good. Yeah, I'm very pleased with the outcome of that one. And this one here, this little GoPro, when paranormal stuff ain't messing with it, it turning my night vision off like it loves to do, or turns it off. This one here is what I clip to my back. And this has the IR. And that the stuff you was catching that I was showing tonight was actually from this right here. But for some reason, it never fails when I'm doing a paranormal investigation. They either turn that off or they turn my IR off as well. So I can do investigations of all different kinds of stuff. The night vision works great on it. Everything stays up and going. Every time I do paranormal, they get shut off or my night vision don't work every single dang time. Well, that's cool, Fire. That's really cool. Man, that's some stuff that I had with me last night. That is the main stuff that I take with me on a paranormal investigation. Is that stuff I just showed you there. My last camera vanished like a fart in the wind. I got a good idea what happened to it, but I can't prove it. Yeah, it is what it is. I spent a little bit more money on this one I got now. And this thing here, the quality, the picture, the things it can do, blows my old one out of the water. My old one can't hold a candle to that thing right there. I was even the investigators were there last night. It's like, holy cow, dude, your camera is freaking awesome. I was like, yeah, it works. This thing's working great. Last night was a test run for it. So I can't wait to get out and do a cryptid investigation with it now. Although I got to get a tripod for it. You do, Firewater. You really do. Like I said, I don't charge people when I do an investigation. I never have charged anybody when I do an investigation. So I pay for all my equipment. I pay out of pocket. That's why it takes so long for me to get it, is because I'm paying for it out of my pocket, and I'm a single daddy. So it just takes me a little while. No, I don't, Urso. I want to get one. I just not had the money. If I can figure out how to convert it without destroying the camera, which is what they pretty much do anyways, I'll probably get another camera like that and convert that to full spectrum. Because all it is removing the lens in this full spectrum. It's very easy. I just got to figure out how to do it without destroying the camera. Yeah, just buy as you can, afford it. Yeah, that's really what I do. Honestly, that's what I do. Yeah, you know who your friends are. Yeah. But I know. Yeah, they are, Roxanne. I've got 2 daughters. Trust me, I know. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Let me see. See if I can get this to pop up. Like, I had to replace my thermal camera When I got ran out of the woods during that werewolf slash dogman investigation I was doing on, I didn't realize there was a hole in my pocket. And I'd originally bought my thermal camera. I bought it on sale for $180 because they was running a special. It cost me $265 to replace that thing. So the REM pod I'm looking at, oh crap, is 107. Oh, you won't be able to see it. It's $179. That's weird. Where'd my other stuff go? Huh. My other stuff's disappeared out of my cart. But yeah, so I mean, I'm just for a REM pod alone, I'm looking at $180. And then of course, the full spectrum, the EMF. I don't know why I had an EMF deal picked out there, but it's not in there for some reason. Oh yeah, and I mean, I was always blessed with two beautiful, amazing daughters, so I can't really detest. I can just tell you, they're expensive, especially with all the extracurricular activities that they're in. And my oldest is in college, and my youngest graduates this year, so it's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. But I mean, it is what it is. I got to take care of my girls. I got to take care of my babies. So, heck yeah, Roxanne. Yeah, I mean that's what I do. So I mean that's why I work elections. That extra check I get from working elections helps buy a lot of my stuff, helps pay a lot of bills. If my bills are paid for, then I got the extra money, then I buy gadgets. If I've got bills paid, the gadgets go on hold. They're expensive too, Richard. Yeah, they are, buddy. They definitely are too. Oh my God, you had to bring that up. Yeah, we're gonna do a shotgun wedding. Daddy can't afford no expensive stuff. I can't stand freaking goats. These things are supposed to be gone today, and they not. I want these goats out of here. I like goats. I just don't like them on my property. Them things have destroyed all my stuff, and the owner of the goats is not going to replace what was damaged. And I have so much damage on my porches and everything else from these stupid things. Yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to that one there, Firewater. Yeah. But yeah, so it's a process. It's a process to getting some of the stuff that I want. So that's why I would say, I mean, through time, my stuff will get better. I'll have better programs for better editing videos. I'll have better equipment to catch better stuff. I did pick up another. Where did I put it? I did get something extra for investigations when I can use it. If I can figure out where I put it at. Besides, now I've got a dog licking my toes. Watch out. Buddy, stop. Stop. Sadly, I'm going to have to get some solar powered chargers to run these things, but I can run these directly to my laptop when I'm out investigating. These are night vision stuff here. So when I do paranormal stuff, I can set these up in certain places as long as I got signal to my laptop. I could set these up and record stuff. And these didn't cost me a whole lot. This is about $35 right here. I just got this in the other day. Haven't had a chance to fully set them up yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it so that way I can have that stuff up. So that way, if I'm not in an area, I can catch something. Yeah, no joke. That's why I said I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, you're right. By far, my son has been great. He doesn't get into trouble. He's polite, respectful overall. That's good. Daughter, got into trouble and is, yeah. Girls are interesting to raise. They really are. So, yeah, they are definitely. Yeah, well, Boar is laying at my feet like he usually is. And for some reason, he just started licking my toes. So I'm running around barefoot right now. I don't know what possessed him, but I guess he decided he wanted to lick the top of my feet and my toes. And he's definitely an odd duck. There was 5 years between my sister's wedding and mine. The cost of my dress was more than what my parents paid for my sister's entire wedding. Wow. It's hard to say right now. With the way things are, Firewater, it's hard to say right now. So, luckily, both my daughters like making stuff and like making their own stuff for their own situations. So, hopefully that remains true when it comes to wedding time. But they love crafting their own stuff. So, I'm like, hey, more power to you. Go for it. Yeah. Yeah. I probably need to put my boots on for that comment right there, Roxanne. Is that a parrot dog? No, he's a black lab and some kind of bird dog mixed. But with Roxanne's comments, I'm probably going to have to put my boots on. Why are you licking my feet again, dude? Such a weird dog. All right. I mean, we're at an hour and 55. So let's go ahead and start winding this down for tonight. I'm getting tired. So I'm probably going to go to bed here soon and then pick up on this stuff. I wonder what for, Roxanne. Because the S is getting pretty dang deep in the chat when you're saying that you was a good little rebel. Everybody that's give a hand to Roxanne. She's a phenomenal mod. I'm truly blessed that she is my mod. She's very helpful. Anything that she posts on content creators for YouTube and stuff like that, I highly recommend these people because they put out really good content, and they're not the type of people going, this is this, and I don't care what anybody says. They'll tell you like, hey, possibly, or let's look at it this way. They're like me. They try to figure out what it's not before they figure out what it actually is. Because when you get too confident saying this is this and I don't care, then you lose sight of the actual goal. And this is where misidentification comes in. So everybody that she puts up in the chat room for their content creations is people I highly recommend. That's true. That's true, Roxanne. So, Roxanne, thank you so much. Great job tonight, as always. I'm truly, truly blessed and thankful. I really am. I usually close the show with a poem I wrote. I've always said I was going to edit it. I just haven't yet. I just kind of like how it is now. So, I mean, it is what it is. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. All my subscribers, old and new, you guys are awesome. You make this possible. You make this great. And I'm truly thankful for every single one of you guys. And I hope I can continue putting out more good content for you. and I'm always going to put out there anything that of my investigations. I put any evidence I catch or possible evidence I catch. I put that out there for you guys because I love doing that type of stuff. Like I said, if you want to see the unedited, the uncut versions, $3 a month, you can be a Patreon member. First access to my books as I'm working on them. A lot of times they're not edited yet, but every single book that I've ever done or I'm working on is on my Patreon. And every single one of my videos, my EVPs, my pictures that has not been edited so it can be enhanced, it's on there. And you never know. Yeah, you do, Roxanne. You never know. You may catch something in my videos or my EVPs that I missed. I mean, that is very possible. So, I mean, that's a way that you guys can, help out with investigations. So, with that being said, let's read the poem here. There comes a time when the warrior falls. They leave this realm and will be missed by all. Raise a glass and keep them in your heart. They have kept this realm safe and performed their part. Look to your veterans, your active duty, your EMTs, and the blue line. What they do or have done was walk that fine line. When the demon comes calling on your soul, they will be there to save us all. Hold them in your prayers, for they are deserving. They all have served or are serving. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. To all the veterans out there, thank you so much for everything you've done. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you guys. For all the veterans that served before I did, thank you for serving because you allowed me to be able to serve my country that I love so much. So make sure you thank a veteran out there tomorrow. So until next time, y'all, peace, love, and blessings to you all, and have a wonderful night.